Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Shadows of Baldur's Gate 2 even, Shadows of the Enhanced Edition. Yes. We're still in the scary trial of madness, I guess, in the asylum spellhold. And we're back at the boots machine, yes, because we now have a bunch of mithril coins. 21 in fact to throw in there.
On my way.
We have some choices to make. As you might see, I have just quick saved. Because, well, there's a variety of choices how we want to spend our mithril tokens. We could just dump the whole 20 in there straight away. That gives us a suit of armor. Specifically, this is quite a powerful, decent suit of chainmail. The Jester's Chain +4. It's a very colorful chainmail that's almost as good as magical plate mail. Let's see. It's not as good as this full plate mail of Baldur, but it's about as good as a, I think a, let's see. Yeah, about the same as a full plate mail armor. It is quite good. Unfortunately, well, we can get better plate mail armors for the people who wear plate. And this does, just as normal armor, disrupt spell casting. So it's not good for the mage people either. So I honestly don't think this is the best choice we can make. So we will reload. To look what happens if we divide our coins a bit differently. So let us, I will tell you 10 tokens will give you the Boots of Grounding, which gives 50% resistance to electrical damage. Quite nice. 5 gets you the Boots of the North, which gives you 50% resistance to cold damage. And 15, I believe, bing, gives you Boots of Speed. Now we already have a pair of Boots of Speed. Corgan has them. And honestly, on their own, Boots of Speed are not that great. However, as our adventure goes, we will be finding more Boots of Speed. And once we can have most of the party equipped with Boots of Speed, they actually become very handy, because then you can move with your whole party very fast, and that gives you a tactical advantage. Now we still have 6 coins left. Sadly there's not 4 more coins, else we could have gotten those Boots of Resistance. But no, it's just 6, so we'll put 5 in there. That'll give us the Frost Embrace. I thought it was it's the Boots of the North. Frost Embrace gives you 50% cold damage or cold resistance, which is fairly decent for now. Let's see, who shall we equip with this? No, Edwin can stay with those. What are these boots actually? Of hastened departure. Atwilgus, yeah, that's nice, but I think I'll give her. Or shall I give them to Viconia? Or, I mean, Jahira? 50% resistance to that. What's Corgan is not wearing anything right now, so Corgan gets nice, cozy, warm feet.
Oh, that'd be good. I like me feet to be cozy and not be thumping on with mock and blood and guts. Well, that blood and guts are fine. Ho 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 ho.
So with that, we have spent our coin. And I think we need a little bit of a rest before we continue, because, well, some of our party are quite injured and I have run out of healing spells. Suppose we could try a Wondrous Recall, that might give us back some healing spells. Right, let's see what spells were returned. No, it's True Seeing, it's good, but no healing spells. Okay then. That I think we will have a bit of a rest.
We're gonna be paid well for this.
Give Skizny and Viconia some time alone, as it were. So let us rest.
Yes?
You awake suddenly, a pounding in your ears. A shock of pain passes through your body, and you feel your mind slipping away, forced aside by the darkness within. You look distastefully weak, Singerin. Like you have seen your own ghost. Are you well?
Be on your guard, Viconia. I'm not entirely myself right now, I think.
Your lips move as a gesture with no sound for me to hear. Do you mock me, Skizny? Skizny, do you hear me? No. Oh!
Follow your strength.
Yeah. Oh dear. He's, Skizny, Oh! Oh, bollocks! That was not my intent! Well, isn't this a horror trauma? Skizzy just murdered his laugh! Ripped her to pieces!
Now.
Madness fate, in the essence is within retreats, but if this continues, you will lose not only yourself, but also everything you hold dear. Well, we just saw that, didn't we? The danger of your condition is terrifyingly clear. Written in the blood of those you care about. This must be resolved, or you're certainly lost. Yes, you just murdered your love. Ripped her to pieces beyond any restoration magic. Well, this is horribly tragic and appropriate, I suppose. I think we will be reloading this, because I really can't afford to lose Viconia at this point. A cleric is not so easily replaced right now. So I guess we'll just pump in the tokens. 5. Go. Put these back on Corgan.
Yes,
And-
very well.
Let's have a sleep now, but not have it be all, you know. Well, actually, let's put the regeneration, because that'll heal him up for this turn as well. So let us rest, and hopefully this time not have Viconia get splattered all over the wall. Yes, oh, yeah, nice. He's going after Corgan. Corgan can take it. I say that, but Corgan's getting... Oh dear, and there's a werewolf. Suddenly werewolf. Yeah, I said that Corgan could handle it, but oh dear, that Slayer form, that's scary.
Tell me
And his face in the acid within retreat. If this continues, will lose not only yourself, but also everything you hold dear. You would have struck me down where I stand. Such power. Yes! He would have! He definitely would have! We have seen that in visions of the past. Skizny, we will work to capitalize on this. But if you endanger me again, I shall bury you here. Let us hope it does not come to that. Yeah, I think that's a bit of an empty threat there, Viconia. Kind of saw who held the power in this relationship in that encounter. Right. Let's quickly do something about this, because our healing spells have returned. And I think we'll let Imoen regenerate for a little bit. He's not fully healed yet. Yeah, otherwise Viconia seems fairly cool about us turning into a demon. I don't know, I guess Drow have seen other things worse. Kind of described some things worse, honestly, in their stories. Right, let's do some... I think we'll just toss a heal spell on Corgan. Even though he does have the Ring of Regeneration, so eventually he should be fine on his own. Right.
Did someone's on my way?
This is more an adventuring stage for a group. Let us continue on. And see what the next level of this dungeon holds. Hopefully not Skizny turning into more Slayer demons and killing everyone in the party. But yes, this is quite a shocking twist if you hadn't experienced this story before, which I hope some of you haven't. This is, yeah, quite a turn of events. Honestly, I have seen this I think I have played this game like something about 50 times fully through, so yeah, the whole story for me, I still enjoy it, I very much enjoy it, but shocks, no, it doesn't hold any shocks. Oh there! Sneaky kobolds! And goblins! Going all ranged and shit, well that's nice of them. But we can do that too, you know? Everyone go unranged! I guess only Imoen can't go ranged.
Nature's servant awaits.
Good time we got to business.
Corgan, you do have a throwing axe, you know. Let's grab this one.
For the fallen!
Nah, this little kobold here.
For the fallen!
These battles become actually a lot more subtle when it comes to an archery battle like this. So, who's this then? An apparition!
Here begins the test of madness, of sanity, of clarity, presented with nonsense. How will you proceed?
You wish to test me, but this place is derelict. The rector is dead. I put a stake through his heart.
The procedure laid down proceeds regardless of time and circumstance. Such is the nature of this place. Protests are futile. This area works on its own, allowing the directors to watch in safety. You are here and there's no other way out. Comply or die. You are sane enough to understand that. Now, when madness beckons, how will you answer? Now comes the judgment, when we decide your fitness for life on the outside.
Ask away, and I shall pass. What was this if it speeds the process? Actually, yes, let's do this.
Cause time is money, you know? Then ask away, I shall pass. I will not resist if it speeds this process along.
Ah, very good. Restraint is a good sign. Perhaps you are closer to release than I thought. We shall see.
Ooh, mushroom things. Shall we stay in range? I think we should.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Wow, we're fast with this.
Gotcha.
That was kind of like a firing shot. Ready, aim, fire at the mushroom! Dung, 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 and then it's just blown to pieces. I like it.
Now comes a test of sense. A test to see if madness pollutes. 'Twas in the woods that I got it. I sat down to seek it. I could not find it, no matter how hard I looked. So I took it home with me. What is it?
It's another riddle. It's a fairly good one. 'Twas in the wood. Specifically, read this. You need to read this very closely. I know the answer, and there's some subtle clues in there. 'Twas in the wood, not woods. So it's not the woods, but in the woods that I got it. And I sat down to seek it. I could not find it no matter how hard I looked. So I took it home with me. What is it? So what do you get in the wood? So simply, a willow? No, a willow is a bloody tree. A wood nymph? Maybe, but I don't think wood nymphs are that elusive when it comes to trees. Yup. Well, you can find that. Hawk makes no sense. The sun makes less sense. No, it's a splinter. Get a splinter in your finger, you get it from the wood. And usually when you have a splinter it's hard to find, so you take it home with you till you, I don't know, get some pincers out or it just dissolves in your body or such.
Clarity! You see through the muttering and to pull the single piece of intelligence within. A sign of sanity or of understanding madness. More questions amid the secret places.
So here we have some more riddles, but also surprisingly items. There's a nice cloak on this table. And it actually is a pretty nice cloak. The Cloak of Reflection offers 100% electrical resistance and reflects all the electrical damage back to the source. Very good when you're dealing with a lightning bolt up your ass. Let's see, who shall we give it? We can give this to Corgan as well. Now Corgan has 100% electrical resistance and some cold resistance, which is not bad. I suppose we can give this cloak to Viconia. Oh, we can actually make darts with that cloak. Maybe we should make some darts and give that to Imran once in a while. And it creates this little shimmer with this nice little ringing effect. Some people are bothered by it, but I find it very soothing. I like it.
Do I have to do all the work?
So now we have more riddles from apparitions. Yes, this is another riddle episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Found your way to this place, did you? What, I wonder, drove you here?
Wandering on the edge of madness. Did you expect to find sense and reason? None in this place. No matter how thorough the searching.
I would suggest the things from departed and arranged. It's just imbalance in asking. And what proper fate?
I hope I can... I don't know if I keep the voices for each one of these right.
Answers, nonsense. Let us take a step back step of logic and move towards.
A sense to be had. Let us see how far the strangeness you can stride. Answer me this. Decide where you end.
Oh, I'm not sure, because I actually believe it's good to actually answer one of these riddles wrong, but we're going for the sense that we're going to try and answer all these riddles right.
It is better. It is better than the best of things and worse than the worst of things. You love it more than life. You fear it more than death. The rich have need of it, and the poor have an endless supply of it.
So, you'll think, oh,
Maybe it's gold! It's probably gold!
so, is gold really better than the best of things?
Yes!
Okay, Skizny, for you it is. Do you love it more than life?
Yes!
Alright. You fear it more than death?
Fear? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't fear gold.
So yes, that's kind of throw a wrench into that solution. Rich have need of it? Breath? No, the rich have breath. Good intentions? Rich can't have good intentions. The poor can have poor intentions. Life? No. Nothing, really? Yes. Nothing is better than the best of things and worse than the worst of things. So yes, the right answer is nothing.
Giddy! I am with clarity of perception, but free you are not. Have I, my fellows, questions for this young madman?
I am certain, this is more than certain, not a path of words, a wonderful and sickly end.
Yes, I know, this is probably a different voice, but maybe they're apparitions, so who knows what they shift into. Maybe they have weird lifting voices and such.
It runs as it wills, but never does it walk. There's a mouth to see, but never does it talk. A bed it surely owns, but never does it sleep. Possess it a head, but not one that weeps.
So curious one. Also, slime. Well, that never walks. But the slime doesn't have a mouth, you know. Usually it does not. Else it's not really a mouth, since slime is an amorphous blob. So, health. Health doesn't walk, that makes no sense. Respect. Respect doesn't walk, makes no sense. The sky. The sky walk? Well, Skywalker, I suppose. No, but no. Skywalker certainly talks. Both of them. The gods, they like to talk. A river, yes. That's actually the correct answer. A river runs, but it will never walk. Because you have a running river, you see. There's a mouth to a river, but it never talks. Because, yeah, it's not a talking mouth. A bed, there's always a river bed, but it never sleeps. Well, rivers don't sleep. Possesses it a head, but one doesn't. I don't know if rivers possess heads, per se. But I guess so. Because river is the right answer.
An answer that moves you forward through if you know where it began. Answers another from my kind to progress. I know.
Oh, actually, was this the witchy voice? Yeah, I think this was the witchy voice I gave it.
And I know that through your there is no sense. Progression is measured by scale unknown. Move on, move on. I make you weak in the worst of times, but in the end, I keep you safe. You'll sweat in my presence even as you grow cold. I dwell with the weak and rarely the brave, but without me, who could tell the difference?
So, milk makes no sense. Unless milk gives you diarrhea or something. That makes you weak at the worst of times. I don't know if that keeps you safe though. Faith? Does faith keep you safe and weak? Maybe. Does it make you sweat? There's a difference in place? No. Goodwill, also not the right answer, no. Plague. Plague is close. Doubt is also close, but it's fear. Fear makes you weak at the worst of times, but in the end it'll keep you safe. You'll sweat in my presence even if you grow cold, because you sweat in fear. I dwell within the weak, but rarely in the brave, because brave are bold. But without me, who could tell the difference?
A success that moves you forward to the goals you cannot know. Does it satisfy? Who can say?
It does. They're not enough. One last wordplay, if you think as we. Then you shall get what you could not have had. It brings back the lost as though it was never gone. Shines laughter or tears with light long since shown. A moment to make a difference, a lifetime to shed. Valued when, but lost when you're dead. So pictures here is very close to the right answer. But you don't necessarily lose pictures when you're dead. Respect definitely. Usually people are more respected after they're dead, I find. Greed.
Yes, greed! Greed!
No, Skissy, not greed.
Why is it never greed?
Health. You lose health when you're dead, so that makes sense, but does it make you laugh or tear? No. Laugh, also maybe, there's emotions, but not so much death. No, it's memory. Your thoughts are clear and flowing. Free you are from here. Onward to places secret and rewarding.
Yes, onward and leave this festive place. You will see the unknown if you are willing to receive its gifts.
That makes little sense at all.
And even more than I would have hoped for from a room of the mad and dead.
Yeah, this is a very weird place. Ah, yes. So, this is the right place. So it's better to answer everything right.
Sacrifice as your bloody hand will do.
Blood and glory!
That's actually, these are trolls, so let's put everyone back on the proper melee fighting methods, except for Sir. Yeah, Edwin goes back. Edwin goes back. Edwin run back.
Yes?
Yeah, they've been fighting quite a lot of trolls here of late.
Yep. Good to go.
We can go pull their aim back, very good. Alright, now the spirit one.
With vengeance.
Useless weapon.
What now? I'll go.
Right, so what do we have here? A troll head. Well, they were screaming something about sacrificing heads. Maybe that's... Ooh, and a magical amulet. I didn't remember this was there. Let's see what it is. It's apparently a semi-powerful amulet, because Edwin doesn't know what it is. And that's rare. Heart of the Mountain. Oh yes, this is from the new... This is for the new expansion stuff. This is a shaman item. Not useful to us per se. Oh, +2. However, there may be some reason to hold on to it. I'm gonna put it in the gem bag for now. Because at high levels, thieves get the ability to use any item from any class they want. Oh. This place is an interesting... now I've lost the voice of this operation, damn it. Let's see. This place is an interesting relapse. It has little to do with testing that you found so far your way here. At all is interesting. We shall see how this affects your final evaluation. Are you to proceed when you're ready? I would like to further explore this area. There's something odd about this altar. It shall be as you say. That shall be when you are prepared. Yes, we have a weird... On the dice there's a blood-encrusted altar with some disgusting 8-legged beasts. There is a malevolent taint of malevolent power in the air. There's a single word written in blood on the altar. Sacrifice! Most likely the altar... Now I have to scroll down. The altar is a place where the trolls sacrifice to their gods in an effort to receive blessings of some sort. And they were screaming about sacrificing heads. I'm just gonna walk around to see if there's more to this area. I do believe there is. No, it's just an empty cave otherwise. With this weird bug thing altar. Yes, it's quite ominous. But let us sacrifice a head because we are adventurous. When the head is placed on the altar, the room grumbles and the head disappears. A gruff voice speaks in a guttural language.
Tell me your plan.
An item appears on the altar. Yes. This is a club. And we have apparently lost the club that we had Jaheira with. So I think it's good to have her with a club back up again. It's a +2 club, +3 for us undead. Not great. But as I said, it is an easy blunt weapon for backup. So it is good to have.
Murder, a man of greed, death and taxes. My power
So
will
yes,
be
we have a
inevitable.
relapse. Let us continue on. Steel yourself, we go. And then we're out. Now if we had answered some of the riddles wrong, we would have gone through different areas as well. So that would have been the, yeah, so there's a bit of replayability sense there. But answering the right as I did gives you the best items you can get off this area, so you should definitely do it the right way, I think. And now comes the judgment. Have your thoughts been focused by your ordeal? Have you gained clarity? Who can say? It's been quite some time since the process has been refined. Really, I do not think you were intended to survive. But I will fulfill my purpose as best I can and use your own words to judge your fate. Your will is satisfactory. You've passed the tests that I had to offer. This session is now done. You are free. And poof, he's
Very
gone.
well.
Oh, wait. Let's not. Area of judgment, and there's scales there on the floor. Nice. Ooh, there's something there. A greenstone ring. Now that's a worthless tease. So, Edwin went level up. More spells for Edwin. He gets 2 level 8 spells and 1 level 7 spells. So look at how many spells Edwin can cast a day. It's quite extraordinary. He really is the best mage in the game. So what shall we teach Edwin? I'm gonna give him spell immunity. That spell is actually going to become very handy in the future. The near future even. And over here... I think I'll give another Pierce magic. Once again, we are going to be facing more and more spellcasters in the future. And we need to be ready for that. I guess we'll have a Summon Genie. We really need more level 7 spells soon. Aha! Here we can have some cool stuff. Simulacrum is a good spell. It basically makes a copy of you and that can cast separate spells. So for the price of 1 Edwin we get 2 Edwins. Ah! Although a powered blind in here and a summoned fiend for if we get desperate or crazy.
Fine, fine.
Hopefully we'll get better level 8 and 9 spells soon. Oh, we're not on this. Oh well, didn't matter. We were all riddling it up in this episode. Speaking of which, I realize I have not set the timer. So, I think this, well, we'll see if this is a suitably long episode. And if not, well, then I'll just flash back in. But for now, let's say this is long enough and say goodbye for today. And soon we will be back. And, well, I think we're out of this dungeon and on to face Irenicus now. So till the next one, where a great battle will ensue against the evil villain. Till then...